Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. I'm Satakshi and I'm your English faculty at iExamB. And in this video, we will learn something that is very important and very useful, and that is how to learn and remember vocabulary. So this video will be beneficial for you if you're appearing for any of the banking or regulatory body exams. So even if you're not appearing for any of the banking exams, but you want to know that how do I remember these new words that I learn, then also this video will be very beneficial for you. So please watch till the end and let's get started and know that how do we learn new words, and most importantly, how to remember the words that we have learned, right? So firstly, see, everyone knows that how to learn new words. To learn new words, you have to read. This is no rocket science. Everyone knows it, that the more you read, the more you will get to know new words, right? And what happens is when we read, we encounter some new words. So it is always good that we spot those new words and find out their meanings. We should not only guess their meanings by their usage or just by reading the sentence. We should not try to guess their meanings, but always look up to the dictionary and find the meaning of these words, so that you're 100% sure that your guess meaning of that word is actually right or not, right? So always find their meanings, right? Now, how to remember these words is also important. What helps you the most is if you relate it to someone or something. Like, for example, if I talk about the word negotiate. Now, we all know that negotiate means to settle something by discussion. या हिंदी में बोले तो it means कि मोल भाव करना, right? But negotiate has one more meaning, which is to find a way through a difficult route. Like, often at a home, we say that when it comes to driving at peak hours, right? So we say that I'm not stepping out at this time, else I'll have to negotiate a lot of traffic, right? So even when you're talking about traffic at your home, you can use the word negotiate, and this is how you will never forget its usage, right? Now there is this another word, meticulous. Now it means doing something very carefully, paying attention to minute details, right? So, to remember this word, associate it with someone, who is, who does hand embroidery, or suppose, if your mother, या आपकी मम्मा होती है, वो खाना बनाते हुए, if she takes complete care of, if she has made dal, then there should definitely be hing, ghee ka tadka, and dhania garnish. If your mother is very particular about these things, then what will you say? You will say that mummy बहुत meticulously खाना बनाती हैं. That means that जो आपकी mother है वो बहुत minute details पे भी ध्यान देते हुए खाना बनाती हैं, right? So अब exams में इसके questions कैसे आते हैं? That is important, right? Because our ultimate target is exam, right? So how to use this knowledge in exam? Let's see that. Now, suppose you have a word exchange questions. ये questions हर exam में almost हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं, या prelims में आ जाते हैं या mains में आ जाते हैं, right? So if there are questions like these and you have to find out if swapping or exchange of the word is required or not. Then if required, then which word should be swapped? Now let's see here. It says that the reason the process went so rigorous was because the Ethereum community carried out the meticulous with the same sort of upgrade, planning and smoothly testing that takes place at companies like Apple and Sony. Now, when we read this sentence, we know that this is not making any sense. Okay, so what we'll do is, if we consider all the blanks in the places of the words and we try to fill those words here in the blank, then we see that here in this sentence, the first blank will only take an adverb, right? Here, this blank will only take an adverb. Now, what is the adverb here? We know that only one word is adverb, and that is what? Smoothly. Smoothly is the adverb here, and we will consider this to be the your word which will take the position of blank A, right? Now here, if we have smoothly, this which was originally at D, so instead of A, the word that was at A will take the position of D. That is, here will be rigorous. Alright, so we will have rigorous here and we will have smoothly here, right? And for the other words also, if we talk about B and C, then after blank C, word planning has been used, right? So how can we describe planning? We just learned, right? Meticulous. Now the planning can be meticulous. So again, B and C will be swapped or exchanged, right? So here the correct answer will be that you will swap both B and C and A and D. Alright. So this is how you solve these questions in your exam. Alright. So, when we see, this sentence and we approach it in a different way, we can see that planning say just pehle, whatever the blank is, it tells us that planning should be described here, right? The blank C here, it tells us that planning should be described here. Now, which means that here an adjective should be used because adjective describes, right? So, now out of upgrade and meticulous, which is the adjective? It is meticulous. Okay. So upgrade can either be used as a verb or a noun. So having said all this, what other way can we see is appropriate to learn and remember vocabulary? It is knowing your part of speech, that which part of speech is required in a certain place. If we know that, then also we will be able to solve the questions. And if we know that a word can be used as which form of part of speech, that will also help you learn that its usage is this and this is how you can remember the word, right? Now, another important way to learn the words is to know the root words, right? Now, what are root words? In English, we have many words derived from other languages like Latin, Greek, right? Latin and Greek. So, these words, that are derived from Latin and Greek, the base words are called the root words, okay? And like there's this Latin root word called pater, right? So, pater or patre, okay? So, this means what? It means father. So, all the words that are related to pater or patre will have meaning related to father, all right? Now, there's this another Latin root word which says fin. Now, it means to limit something. Then, what will be the meaning of infinitesimal? Now, if it is very difficult for you to pronounce this word, here is the pronunciation, infinitesimal. Okay, this is how you pronounce it. Now, root words are also a way to remember that if fin, suppose, is a root word, so all the words containing fin will have something related to what? Limit, because fin means to limit or put a boundary on something, right? So, this also you should, if you know the meaning of these root words, you will be able to learn other words derived from such root words. Like here, if I say finite, right? So, we know it has something related to limit, right? Means limited. Infinite, unlimited, right? So this is how we can learn new words and remember them. And also, apart from root words, we also have the knowledge of homonyms and homophones, which helps us remember the usage and the meaning of the words, right? For example, here there are two words, felicitate and facilitate. Now, you will be able to solve this question only if you know the meaning of both these words, right? So, in the comment section, please let me know what will be the correct answer to this question. This is all for today. And tomorrow we will bring you another set of questions where which will be of some difficult level, and you will learn that how do we apply our vocabulary and how do we remember vocabulary if you are appearing for banking exams. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do, and do press the bell icon so that you continue to receive the updates of the videos that we post for you.